Hello，大家好，我是 Helen。今天我跟大家分享一下美国入籍考试中关于 N-400表格中第12部分的内容。以前很多人入籍考试，大家都只会关注必考的100道公民考题，而往往忽略了 N-400表格中的第12部分的50个问题。很多人以为在面试的时候，只要回答 No 就可以了。可是移民官为了知道你的英文水平，经常会挑选其中的几个陌生的单词，让你解释它是什么意思。所以这个视频的标准英文朗读可以很好的帮助提高你的听力和顺利的通过美国公民考试。如果喜欢我的视频，双击点赞和订阅收看我的另一个视频1到第21。接下来是英文朗读的 N-400表格中12部分中的22到50。
If any of item numbers 22 through 28 apply to you, you must answer yes, even if your records have been sealed, expunged, or otherwise cleared. You must disclose this information even if someone, including a judge, law enforcement officer, or attorney, told you that it no longer constitutes a record, or told you that you do not have to disclose the information. Number 22. Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Number 23. Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer, including any immigration official or any official of the United States Armed Forces, for any reason? Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisting in committing a crime or offense? Number 25. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Let me read that again. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Number 26. Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or a rehabilitative program? For example, diversion, deferred prosecution, withheld adjudication, deferred adjudication. Number 27. A. Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled? B. If you answered yes, have you completed the probation or parole? Number 28. A. Have you ever been in jail or prison? B. If you answered yes, how long were you in jail or prison? Number 29. If you answered no to all questions in items 23 through 28, then skip this item and go to item number 30. Answer item numbers 30 through 46. If you answer yes to any of these questions, except item numbers 37 and 38, include a typed or printed explanation on additional sheets of paper and provide any evidence to support your answers. Number 30, have you ever, A, been a habitual drunkard, B, been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution, C, sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics, B, been married to more than one person at the same time, E, married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit, F, helped anyone to enter or tried to enter the United States illegally, G, gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling. H, failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony. I, made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States. Number 31, have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Number 32, have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States? Number 33, have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Number 34, have you ever been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Number 35, have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Number 36, are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings, including administratively closed proceedings, currently pending against you? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Number 38, A, are you currently a member of the U.S. Armed Forces? B, if you answered yes, are you scheduled to deploy overseas, including to a vessel, within the next 3 months? Refer to the address change section in the instructions on how to notify USCIS if you learn of your deployment plans after you file your Form N-400. If you answered yes, are you currently stationed overseas? Have you ever been court-martialed, administratively separated, or disciplined? Or have you received an other than honorable discharge while in the U.S. Armed Forces? Have you ever been discharged from training or service in the U.S. Armed Forces because you were an alien? Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces? Have you ever applied for any kind of exemption for military service in the U.S. Armed Forces? Have you ever deserted from the U.S. Armed Forces? I'll go back to reading the numbers. Number 44, A, are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays? This does not include living in the United States as a lawful non-immigrant. If you answered yes, when did you register for selective service? Provide the information below. If you answered yes, but you did not register with the selective service system and you are 1, still under 26 years of age, you must register before you apply for naturalization and complete the selective service information above. Or, number 2, now 26 to 31 years of age, 29 years of age if you are filing under INA Section 319A, but you did not register with the selective service. You must attach a statement explaining why you did not register and provide a status information letter from selective service. Answer item numbers 45 through 50. If you answer no to any of these questions, include a typed or printed explanation on additional sheets of paper and provide any evidence to support your answers. Number 45. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Number 46. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Number 47. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Number 50, if the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?